Welcome back, 365 Sports. Keaton Thomas, KT, back with us again. When we were doing this in Vegas last year, you were just off of a steak eating competition, correct?
Yes, sir.
Since this is so close, that didn't probably happen today, did it?
No, sir. No, we didn't have a steak eating competition this year.
Does it kind of bum you out?
A little bit, but
because you won.
I did.
Yeah, you don't get to defend the belt.
No, but the steak we had last night was very good. It was ridiculously good.
So this is obviously also different. You're wearing your uniform today as opposed to being dapped up like you were last year. But what is the difference approaching this season to you than last year? Because you're now a team that knows its direction maybe more than a year ago.
Right. So I think that everybody on the team is very thankful, blessed, and excited about this year. Thankful for, the huge belief that we have around the university and the team. But however, it's still going to be the same mindset. We still want to prove everybody wrong. Everybody is still hungry, starving, and ready to attack the year, just like last year. Like, we have to be better in every aspect of the game, and so we have to achieve that each week.
What did you learn about Baylor last year, just your experience? Obviously good enough that you're back again, but just kind of what was that first year like and getting to know your surroundings and now coming into this year and kind of having all of that already answered?
Right, so just based off last year, I think the word that best defines our team would be perseverance. I think we persevered, right? Starting off 2-4, nobody wants to start like that. A lot of things are going around, a lot of negativity, but we knew within ourselves that if we wanted to change it, we had to make the change, and so we did that. We came together as a team, and we grew, and we were able to stay consistent through that back half of the year. And so this year, it has to be the same thing. We just have to start faster.
How hard was it, and how difficult and dark was it when you were 2-4?
You have to go to a dark place. It's a lot of long nights, a lot of early mornings, but you have to believe in yourself, go deep down, and reach that place that not a lot of people are willing to go to. And so we went there, and we were able to come back out of it and fight and end up having a pretty good year.
This defense really gelled. It started to gel. Do you feel like this is it's bordering? You could maybe be lethal as opposed to just effective.
100%. I believe that we have the talent, we have the chemistry to be a great opposing defense. Somebody that puts fear into our opponent's eyes and hearts, and we just have to believe that as well. We have to stay consistent, and we need to use camp to get to that part.
So you've had now an entire offseason to pick the brain of Dave Aranda and just what all he knows. What has that been like, that opportunity, amongst others as well, but being a defensive guy? I mean, how cool has that experience been for you?
It's been one of the greatest football experiences I've had. Getting on the board with him, learning from Coach Aranda. Even when I was on break, just talking, and he was meeting with a lot of NFL coaches, and he was still learning about defenses and learning how to get better. You have to have that same approach as a player, and to know that your coach is doing that as well. I mean, it's really humbling because you understand that you can never be satisfied, and you have to keep always looking to pursue greatness. And so with him doing that and teaching us the pipeline and how to do that and how to make everything on the board and how to set everybody up and get everybody set, it's a blessing. It's awesome.
He's worked with some really good linebackers over the year. I mean, guys like Devin White. How much do you watch some of those guys maybe in the old defenses and say like, oh, okay, I can fit in here. This is where I can do. I'd like to add that wrinkle to my game.
All the time. I mean, I go back to Terrell's games. I'll go back to Devin White's games, Patrick Queen's games. Oh, yeah. I even watch some of the safety play too, just see how everybody's moving. So all the time, like I love watching all their clips. Just the other day I was watching Mississippi State versus LSU. So I make sure to keep up.
Your quarterback's getting a lot of attention, a lot of positive press. How do you feel like he's handled that and just going up against him on a consistent basis? Just what do you see as far as him as a leader and a guy that's going to help you guys win games this year?
He's been great. He's been awesome. I remember talking to Sawyer last year before the season started, and he was just trying to figure out like how his life in football was going to go. I told him stay prayed up, keep working, and when the opportunity comes, maximize it. It came, and he did his thing, and he stayed humble throughout the whole time, and I'm just super, super thankful to have somebody like that on the team and being a leader. And, he's an NFL quarterback, so working against him that's the best of the best right there. And he fits it in tight windows. He makes you think you're trash at times. But, he's got a wicked arm for sure.
You were a transfer to get into Baylor, and you've added some defensive pieces that are next to you that look like they're playmakers. How do you help them transition, and what's that been like?
Yes, sir. Great question. So with our pieces that we brought in, I just tell them all the time, stay humble, stay consistent. It is a tough defense that we run, so you have to be smart. You have to study. And anything that you want your football career to be, your football life to be, it can happen here at Baylor. You just have to maximize the opportunity and stay consistent. Work with it.
Love your attitude, man. Good to see you, Keaton.
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of fun.
Good
Keaton
to see you,
Thomas with us, Baylor linebacker
KT.
on 365 Sports.